For years, we were told eggs, butter, and meat are bad for your heart due to their higher cholesterol level. But what if this was one of the century's biggest lie? A lie that made companies billions of dollars. Today, we are going to unravel the century's greatest medical deception, how flawed science, corporate greed, and government policies turned cholesterol into a villain, and uncover the truth about cholesterol, the molecule your body needs to survive. First, let's understand cholesterol. Actually, it's not a poison, but your body's repair crew. It builds your brain and helps your nerves communicate. It also creates hormones like estrogen and testosterone. And when your arteries get damaged, cholesterol rushes to repair them. Without cholesterol, your body would collapse. Yet in the 1950s, a scientist named Untold launched a crusade against it. His research, however, was deeply flawed. What's worse, this flawed and manipulated research became the foundation of a global war on cholesterol. Untold, a scientist who didn't discover the truth. Instead, he invented it. In the 1950s, Keyes carried out a study of 22 countries to link fat to heart disease. This research was, of course, funded by companies eager to sell low-fat, high-sugar junk. But here's the shocking truth. The real data showed zero link between cholesterol and heart attacks. So what did Keyes do? He erased 15 countries from his study, leaving only the 7 that fit his narrative. For example, countries like Norway, where people ate high fat but had low heart disease, was deleted, and like Chile, where people ate little fat but had many heart problems, Keyes ignored and hid the data too. Then in 1961, the American Heart Association, which is funded by food companies, declared cholesterol and fat as dangerous enemies. So people started to avoid fat, but unknowingly replaced it with something much worse: sugar. And guess what? Heart disease only got worse. Then came the gold rush for drug companies. They introduced pills called statins, marketed it as miracle drugs that block cholesterol production. But there's a catch. Statins also cripple your body's ability to make coenzyme Q10, a critical element for heart health. And studies show that statin users face 48% higher risk of diabetes, and 1 in 5 users suffer from muscle damage. Also, users developed memory problems as well. Yet, companies like Pfizer made $130 billion from these pills. Wondering how? Simple, by changing the rules. In 2004, health authorities suddenly lowered the definition of high cholesterol. Before 2004, only people with 240 milligrams per deciliter or more were prescribed statins. But after 2004, the cutoff was lowered to 200 milligrams per deciliter. So overnight, millions of healthy people were now considered sick and put on lifelong medication. Wondering why authorities did that? Unsurprisingly, 8 out of 9 panelists who made this decision had financial ties to Big Pharma. It's like the government suddenly saying anyone over 5 feet 5 inches is too tall and needs medication. This wasn't about saving lives. It was about selling drugs. So, what actually clogs arteries? Yeah, you're right. The real culprit isn't cholesterol. It's sugar and processed foods. Sugar causes inflammation, which damages your arteries, while cholesterol rushes in to repair the damage, like a firefighter trying to put out a fire. But instead of blaming sugar, we blamed cholesterol. This is ridiculous, isn't it? So, the truth is clear. Sugar, but not cholesterol, is the real enemy. In 2016, the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, admitted that dietary cholesterol isn't a threat. They also removed the daily cholesterol limit from their guidelines. This contradicted decades of fearmongering, but the damage was already done. and doctors still push pills because the money is too good to let go. So, to safeguard your heart, first, eat whole foods. Eggs, meat, and butter are safe and nutritious. Second, avoid processed seed oils. Use olive oil, coconut oil, or butter instead. Third, question official guidelines. In 2016, the USDA has already admitted dietary cholesterol isn't harmful. However, many doctors still push pills. For deeper insights, check out the documentary Statin Nation, which exposes the truth about cholesterol, drugs, and corporate greed. Knowledge is power. Don't let profit-driven agendas cloud your health. The cholesterol lie costed lives and made billions in profits. But now you know the truth. Share this video to help break the cycle of fear. And subscribe for more unfiltered science. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay healthy, stay skeptical, and always dig deeper.